Hello there, YouTube. It's your boy B3 back with another kicking graphic novel review. Today we'll be reviewing one that I've read multiple times. I read it back when this trade first dropped, and I'm finally getting around to reviewing it, and hopefully the entire run. It is Hulk Volume 1 Red Hulk from the 2008 to 2013 Hulk run. Yes, sirree. I read this puppy when I was in high school back in the day. Which is when this run was going on. But actually, this run ran almost exactly the amount of time I was in high school. Just to date me. But it's Jeph Loeb's Hulk run. And you know Jeph Loeb, he likes to write mysteries. And this is the mystery of Red Hulk. That's right, Jeph Loeb is the creator, or one of the creators, of Red Hulk. And throughout this run, the big mystery is, who is Red Hulk? And they made us wait years to find out who Red Hulk was. Years. Now, Red Hulk is so popular that it's common knowledge who Red Hulk is. If you don't want to know, I would recommend bouncing because I'm going to tell you. Red Hulk is, you guessed it, General Thunderbolt Ross. Yeah. Bruce Banner's father-in-law, Betty Ross's papa, and leader of the Hulkbusters. So, let's get into this, huh? Let me read you the back of the book real quick. Red alert! Who is the Red Hulk? There's a new Hulk in town, and his color? It's red. A murderous rampage brings out Marvel's mightiest heroes to stop the Red Hulk. This 6-part murder mystery is non-stop action as the Red Hulk battles Marvel's mightiest heroes, including Iron Man, She-Hulk, and the mighty Thor. Is there no one who can stop this monster? It all builds up to a catastrophic war between the Green and Red Hulks, and only one of them walks away. Collecting Hulk 1 through 6, written by Jeph Loeb and drawn by Ed McGuinness. And the backup story from Wolverine number 50, revisiting the first senses-shattering showdown between the Hulk and Wolverine. Rated T from teen. Rated T from teen. Rated T14 from Marvel Comics. That's better. All right. So this art style is very reminiscent of, because I believe Loeb and McGuinness also worked on a Superman Batman run, which I've reviewed the first couple omnibuses for, and this is really very similar to that art style wise. A lot of angles, a lot of super buff dudes, and it's an art style that I think really works for the Hulk. It makes him crazy exaggerated. Like, his muscles are so fucking thick in this book that it looks like he shouldn't even be able to bend his arm. But he can. It's just an art style that works for the Hulk. It's a nice, clean look. But it starts off with Leonard Samson kind of looking at this crime scene with She-Hulk and others, trying to figure out who murdered Abomination. It appears to be the Hulk. There's radiation everywhere, big old footprints, a lot of violence and smashing and destruction. But also, the final shot to Abomination was done with a gun. And the Hulk was way hotter than usual. There's a lot of glass in his footprints from when he stepped in the sand. It was really brutal. But Abomination was shot by a Hulk. And Thunderbolt Ross is there. And then the Winter Guard show up. And a lot of people don't like the Winter Guard. I think they're cool. You know, Red Guardian, Ursa Major, Crimson Dynamo, Darkstar. All of which you have some pretty available Marvel Legends if you want to build the team. Maybe I should. I don't know. I at least want a Red Guardian. Oh well. But they kind of get into a brawl with some of our characters from the U.S. It's a pretty quick brawl. We see Rick Jones. He's A-Bomb currently. And Bruce Banner is currently in a cell, and they go to him to help out with the murder mystery. Turns out S.H.I.E.L.D. actually manufactures a gun big enough for the Hulk to hold and use. It doesn't explain why they manufacture it, but they do. Red Hulk infiltrates a helicarrier and just beats the fucking snot out of She-Hulk just to make a goddamn point. He's pretty crazy. Also, Red Hulk's design, really, really good with the darker shorts and the black nails, and then just like the molten eyes look really good. The molten eyes really bring the whole look together. They're kind of emotionless in a way, but also he has a very expressive face. Like, he's usually seen smiling, oddly enough. He just really beats the snot out of some effing people. Also, I do want to point out A-Bomb is very interesting because he's like a good Abomination, which is funny because Abomination is supposed to be a bad Hulk. So he's a good bad Hulk. Every time I read this, I think that. But he's pretty cool. He's just like a big blue, almost more armadillo-like Abomination. I would really like a Marvel Legend of him. Just FYI. Not a Build-A-Figure, please. I'd rather have a deluxe. I'd like to phase out Build-A-Figures. Just have deluxe figures, please. Build-A-Figures, I think, should only be used if it's like something fucking massive. But it seems for that, they're using Kickstarter. I hate when big companies use Kickstarter, but we're getting on a tangent. So let's continue. We get a Red Hulk A-Bomb fight, which is a really excellent fight. And that fight ends up setting Bruce Banner Hulk free. And then there's like these big harpy thing as well, which is designed to look like Betty, but isn't Betty. Turns out it's A-Bomb's gal. There's a lot going on here. Or maybe it's a robot. Whatever. The Watcher shows up. I feel like Marvel does this a little too much, where the Watcher shows up to show that something is big. Back when this was going on, I don't think that was something they did too often. But now they've gotten to the point where just like the Watcher shows up all the fucking time. It's kind of lost meaning in the past several years. Oh well. But we get a pretty crazy Savage Hulk, Red Hulk fight. You know, and they're trying, and you know, Loeb is trying to convince us that Leonard Samson is Red Hulk. And when I first read this volume, I didn't know who Red Hulk was. But every time I've reread it, I've known. Because when it was revealed who the Red Hulk was, it was big news in the comic community. Everybody knew. Everybody. But Thor shows up. There's just a lot of brawling in this. This is recently after Thor comes back to life. So it's a little post-Civil War. This, I believe, is also after Thor beats the snot out of Iron Man. I don't know if you've read that comic, but it is a great one. Thor issue 3 from Krasinski's run? I don't know. It's the post-Civil War run where Thor comes back to life. Issue 3 beats the snot out of Extremis Iron Man. It's great. It actually came with a couple Marvel Universe figures back in the day as a reprint. Anywho, there's actually a pretty controversial part of this book where Red Hulk takes Thor to space. And since there's no gravity, anyone can use Thor's hammer, so Red Hulk uses it to just fucking destroy Thor. Just ruin him. But, you know, the Avengers, I think it's technically the new Avengers, you know, trying to get Hulk's help, but Ares is too much of a fucking hothead. So Hulk kind of ends up doing it himself with a little help from Thor, but not too much. It's mostly Hulk on Red Hulk, and this is where Red Hulk's weakness is revealed. Instead of getting stronger when he gets madder, he gets hotter. But his base strength is much higher than Savage Hulk's, but Savage Hulk's strength ceiling is much higher than Red Hulk. Red Hulk can overheat himself if he gets too mad. Because at first that big heat can help him in combat, but then it doesn't, which kind of forces Red Hulk to fight smarter post discovering his weakness. But I actually think that's very interesting, that it forces him to fight smarter. But Red Hulk is defeated, and you actually see him with kind of a dark Leonard Samson, like an evil version of Leonard Samson, and also General Ross. General Ross is standing over the Red Hulk, which is a fake out. It's supposed to make you think General Ross and Leonard Samson can't be the Hulk. And then there's a bunch of cute little Hulk stories that were just like put in the back of Hulk issues, almost kind of newspaper comic-y looking stuff, like one where the Hulks go to the zoo and one where they go swimming. It's cute. And then there's an issue that's actually really cool. I actually really like how it's drawn, with Hulk thinking about, with Wolverine thinking back to his first fight with the Hulk, and how he doesn't 100% remember it perfectly, which kind of explains why every time it's retold, it's different. And he's like, yeah, my memories were messed up for decades, so I don't always remember it 100% correctly. And turns out he's dreaming, and we get a variant cover gallery, which is very cool. We get a cool Red Hulk cover that's from issue 1, that's reminiscent of the first Hulk cover. Just a lot of Red Hulks. So cool. Gotta love him. But yeah, that is our first appearance of Red Hulk. Hulk Volume 1, Red Hulk. From Jeff Loeb and Ed McGuinness. And I really love it. Most of the book is brawling with mystery in between. It's very, very fun, and I think that everyone should read it. Even if you go into it knowing damn well who General Ross and Red Hulk are, it's still an incredibly, incredibly, incredibly fun read. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.